So our Indesit washing machine, which has started clonking and banging, the drums jumping around all over the place. Turns out the most common failure on these are the two shock absorbers which hold the drum. You can see one there and one there. So I've ordered a pair in and I'm going to show you how to change them. It's nice and easy. First thing I've done is remove the screws that hold this back plate on, and then obviously the back plate just lifts out of the way. It's slightly easier to see the shock absorbers. You can see there's one down there, one down here. They hold on at the bottom just with a bolted bracket, 10mm bolt, and where they go onto the machine you can see there's like a plastic head on the plug there, and it's got like a barb on the other side of it that just holds it in place. So that should just lift out. The plastic plug should lift out. We can undo this screw and then we can just swap the shock absorbers over. Very common failure, so I found about 30 places selling them online. Just ordered a pair locally. It's come with everything I need. 2 new shock absorbers, 2 new plastic barbs. Should be nice and straightforward. So I've started by taking off the 10mm nut, which has an integral washer. That's nice and easy. This will push back in and I can get the shock absorber to compress. They're still quite tight, but much less so than the new ones, so I can get it to compress and then I'll have a look at pulling out the barb. So the access isn't brilliant. I'm aiming to use this compression tool to try and squeeze the barbs shut, and then hopefully it'll be easy just to lever the barb out of its hole. So it turned out what I had to do on this one was push the middle of the barb down and out. Here it is. So I've pushed that out from above. What you can see from above is this square shape. You can see it's just left a round hole now, so the barb should now just lift up and out. And here we go. You can see it's coming up nicely. There's distinct shortage of space, but there we go. You can see how those 4 barbs were holding it in place with the center pushed down through to lock it in. Now that that's out, sorry, it's quite difficult to do this, but this one now just pull out of here. I can undo the 10mm on this side as well, and then I'll go back to that first side that I started over here. This one out, the resistance to pulling the piston in and out is way less than on the new one, so I'm just going to bolt it back in, push the barb back through, and we're all done. So the replacement kit has come with its own barb, but I'm a little bit worried about pushing that one in case I can't get it back out in the next 4 years when I need to do it again. So what I've done is I've just put this one back together. This is the uncompressed position. You can see how the spikes are fitting into the 4 notches in here. So once I've got this fed through, it's just a case of pushing this up in and it locks the spikes out into position. So there it is, ready just to lever that center push, whatever you want to call it, up, and that will spread the barbs out nicely. So probably going to have to hold down on the top of the assembly and then just lift it up, lever it up with a screwdriver or something. And there we go, that's all gone back nicely. So just got to do up this 10mm nut and then we'll focus on the other side.